This is the Lockpicker 1969 and welcome to my channel, and I thought I'd do a little bit of update on the Moki picks. I was in the process when I got the package yesterday of printing handles on my 3D printer, so I kind of wanted to go through that a little bit. They came out really pretty decent with very few modifications that I had to make. They the holes to put the screws in to attach the handles or just slightly too narrow. So taking something simple like this file and putting it in the hole and with the two scales together and just turning it on both sides, open that hole up just enough to be able to put the screws through, and everything worked out great. I want to say that these handles on these ACAB picks are on the flag picks are awesome. They feel really great in your hand. I love the length of these picks. It gives you, in my opinion, a bit more control. So I'm looking forward to giving these a go and trying them out. The actual handles for the regular picks, they're a bit more slim, which I like, but I like that, again, they're longer and you have more of a feel like you've got a good grip on this thing to work with it. So I can't wait to dive in and try to do some picking this evening with them. I printed these out originally in all black because black is, for me, a very cheap filament color to buy and test print things. And I really wanted to get a sense of what these were going to fit like. So you could print them out in all kinds of different colors. So I'll definitely be revisiting that and maybe changing up and reorganizing the picks based on their types and putting different colored handles to help me visually choose a pick differently based on the color handle it has. These screws, just to kind of put a good word out there for Moki, not that he needs it, but he was awesome. I did find while I was putting these together and opening the packages with the screws that some of them had some kind of manufacturer defect and they weren't usable. Moki had the forethought to throw some extra screw packages in there, which more than saved my bacon, and I so much appreciate that. Moki is amazing to deal with. We've talked back and forth quite a bit over the last couple of days as I've been working through getting these handles made, altering them, and getting them actually on the picks. I love how these turned out. They feel great in your hand. I do want to make note that in the unboxing yesterday, I only saw the LPU sticker. I didn't see these two behind it. I want to say thank you to Moki once again for that. I have run into something that I'm hoping my subscribers, the people viewing this video, can help with. I would like to be able to get some kind of a pick roll or some way to carry the picks if I wanted to. The problem is these picks from end to end are approximately 6 inches long. In any tool roll I have, they go right up to the end, and I really hate when tools poke out the top of any kind of, because I worry about them getting bent or broken. If you know of any tool rolls out there that would be a suitable thing for something like this, because I know Moki makes his own tool roll. He did mention something about he's not making them right now, but he's given some thought to making them again at some point. I hope he does, because frankly what I saw was pretty amazing. Definitely asked him if he does start making them to add me to his list, because I will definitely get one from him. But in the meantime, I'm trying to find a roll that I can actually use with these. There's a total of 15 picks altogether, and of course, if I wanted to throw the tension wrenches in there as well. So they're 6 inches long, or about 150 millimeters long. I'd love to find a tool roll that will work for that. When I'm picking at my bench, though, the other thing I like to be able to do is have the picks in a pick stand, like I do for other pick manufacturers that I utilize. This stand will accommodate these picks, but not these. And I had originally thought a stand like this one that I use for my Southward picks would accommodate and just be big enough, but they're just shy of being large enough to even fit these. So I'm going to do a test print of this block, increasing the width of the block by about 10%, to see whether or not, once it's printed, if these picks will then fit in there. We'll see whether or not these rounded picks, the ACAB handles, will fit into the same holes once that's printed. So we'll see what happens there. I'll give an update when I get that figured out. But for anybody else that's got the Moki picks and they'd like to have a stand to put them in front of them so they can find the pick they want when they want it. If you know of a pick stand that might work for these, or you've found something that's worked for you with the Moki picks, please, by all means, if you know of a tool roll or pouch that these will fit in, please link something in the comments. I'd love to check them out. Same thing with the pick stand. If you know of a 3D printable stand that's out there, I thought about using a test tube rack, which I may still do. I do have several of those that I retired in favor of the 3D printed pick stands I have. But so we'll take it from there. But anyways, like I said, I'm probably going to print some more of these handles in the future with a few minor modifications in the slicer to accommodate the holes for the screws a little bit better. But amazing set. I can't say enough. I can't wait to sit down this evening and do some picking with them. Everybody that told me I should check them out was completely right. So go with that and know that you gave some solid advice. So with that, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for staying with me this long, if you did, for me to ramble. But again, if you have any suggestions, I'd love to read them in the comments. So with that, I'll end this one. If you're a subscriber, thank you. If you're not yet a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications and all, and hit like on the video. And thanks for listening to me ramble.